Ohio! You all ready for Ohio? Da, 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 da. This. Out. Ooh, TV. Oh. Ooh, woo. Hey, Lapis. Is she asleep? Sure is. That's a shame. I want to play with her. Sorry to disappoint, but let her rest, okay? She always wants to sleep, so today's been a long, rough one for her. Does she normally sleep a lot? That's an understatement. She spends most of our off days out like a light. She's even fallen asleep in the middle of combat. Has she ever been to a doctor to fix it? Oh no, she's not sick, just very laid back. It makes life a real pain sometimes, though, let me tell you. I'm sure it does. But she's my partner, and there's no one else I'd rather depend on when it counts. Besides, I swore to protect her in her brother's place. I intend to honor that for the rest of my life. Are you and her brother different or the same? I'm finding it hard to wrap my mind around the idea of siblings. Let me put it like this. How would you feel if Joe Rosenberg were to make another doll exactly like you? If they were exactly like me, then they would be perfect. The world being blessed with more perfect things to admire is a good thing. Well, what if the other doll wasn't as cute, pretty, strong, or emotive as you are? What if others called them a failure? There isn't any such thing as a Rosenberg that's also a failure. But if by some chance that were to happen, I'd be very annoyed to hear others speak of them that way. There you go then, that's how siblings are. Do you think Rufus would be annoyed if he heard something like that about his brother? That's who that boy we saw before is, right? Beats me. I don't know the first thing about what goes on in that guy's head. So it's a mystery? Yeah. Anyway, you should try and get some rest while you have the chance. Assuming dolls need rest anyway. Okay, thank you, Sven.
I wonder what it's like to have a sibling. Do I have any out there?
Oh, what? Olive isn't my littlest customer. You want something? I just felt the urge to tour the ship, and you're hardly big. I'm still bigger than you. Come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself to you yet, now have I? The name's Jingo. If there's anything you want your hands on, just give me a holler. I'm Lapis. Nice to meet you, Lapis. By the way, you're not human, right? Indeed I'm not. I'm a proud Rosenberg doll. Really? The world's full of surprises. You don't look surprised to me. When you're in my line of work, you meet all kinds of folks. You're not the first unusual customer I've had. I'm not? Your job sounds very interesting. You know what else would be interesting? Mods. Could I interest you in a Gatling gun for an arm or eyes that let you shoot lasers out of them? I'll give you a pretty discount. You could do all that? Yeah, it'd be worth a shot. I agree that it would be interesting, but none of it sounds as beautiful as my current design, so I'll kindly pass. No big. If you change your mind, you know where I am. I certainly do. Anyway, it's about time for Cerberus's lessons. Cerberus. What's his lesson about? Being the strongest guard dog around. Well, now I've got to know. What does that take? So far I've had him help with the cleaning and run my shop, but today he's getting pointers on flying this baby. He's got to be able to navigate anything life throws at him, and that includes the steering wheel. Okay then. First, I need you to plop yourself on top of my seat. Wait, is this going to work? I guess as long as your front paws can reach the wheel, it's all good. You can do this, Cerberus. Good boy. Hang on a minute. I wasn't going to butt in at first, but I can't keep my mouth shut after what I just heard. Oh yeah, what's that? Maybe the whole idea of trying to teach a dog to fly this airship? Still not hearing what the problem is. How's he supposed to learn if he doesn't take the wheel? All of that is a problem. You're trying to make a dog transcend the limits of the canine species. Come on, now you're just exaggerating. But you're welcome to tune in on his lesson if you want. What part of what I said makes you think, I just had a dream where the whole airship fell out of the sky. Where are you, S? Comfort me. Anyway, we're paying for this flight, so if you want to attempt the impossible, do it on your own time. We'd like to live for the landing, if you please. Oh, fine. You're one tough customer.
Cerberus is so cute. I hope I can pet him later on.
Pet him now! Pet. I'm sorry, what was that? You're trying to say that I'm adorable, aren't you? Well, of course I am. I'm a Rosenberg doll. But don't worry, you're adorable too.
I'm afraid this side of the deck is occupied. You'll have to sleep elsewhere.
I wasn't planning to sleep out here.
Oh? Then what's brought you outside?
I wanted to go stargazing. What about you?
I wanted to take in the night air.
Since we're both here, there's something I'd like to ask.
What is it?
I know that you're a famous man, but are you a good man or a bad man?
Bad. Though that would be putting it mildly.
So very bad?
Very, very bad. I have used anything and everything to advance my interests, be it titles, fame, or even those pure of heart. There is little point in feigning a moral compass when human lives hold no value to me, or acting chivalrous when all that does is hinder me.
Do you still feel that way?
I do. I'm using you, Swin and Nadia, to bring my designs to fruition, am I not? I'm also using those we met in the capital, like my brother.
None of that sounds like something someone good would do, yes. You really are a very bad man.
I'm glad we could come to an understanding. So, armed with that knowledge, what do you intend to do?
Am I supposed to do something?
I suppose a doll has no reason to care if a human is good or evil.
Being a doll has nothing to do with it. But were you hoping I would admonish you? Or perhaps comfort you?
Of course not.
Okay, then I still intend to do nothing. Whether I praise you for your deeds as a hero, or chastise you for your misdeeds as a villain, it won't change you at your core. You are who you are.
Just how does humanity look through your lens for you to think in such simple terms?
I don't know. I can't answer that when I'm still learning about what it means to be human. All I can say is, I don't see if you're good or bad, where you're from, or how you were raised. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. So it can't be that you suddenly don't exist just because someone decides to reject those parts of you.
That's quite a philosophical approach to the matter. Or perhaps that objective thinking is the most one of artificial intelligence can fathom.
I don't know. How could I know? Just to me, being is what makes a human a human.
Perhaps you're right.
And so, it's what makes you, you.
Perhaps you're right. I don't remember the exact moment I began to search for meaning in my life. My father elected to raise me as his own son, irrespective of the fact I was born because his wife laid with another man. He did so with the same ease he rejected his flesh and blood because he was born from a common woman. When I learned the truth, I finally understood that House Alberea wanted me not as a human being, but as a product of noble blood. It was so hard to bear that it made me sick. Was that all? Was that the only reason I existed? I refused to accept it. Couldn't take it. And as I turned my eyes from this terrible truth, a new, more terrible thought dawned upon me. If that was not the reason I existed, then what was? That was when I met him. It is said we seek that which we do not have. Through him, I sought the father I never had. I convinced myself that if I did as sons do, and became more than he ever was, then I would understand the real reason for my existence. And there it was. At last, I had a goal, something to pursue. I stopped at nothing to make that goal a reality. There was no effort too ambitious, no principle too sacred to violate. But no matter what I did, it still wasn't enough. Everything I had done to secure my victory had led to a resounding, humiliating defeat. A defeat at the hands of my own brother, who, despite his unfortunate upbringing, had grown into someone strong and true. I envied him for that. But perhaps I should have known all along that a mere product could never hope to have a real, genuine purpose. The whole predicament would have been worth a laugh had it not been so deeply painful. Why am I here? What is my reason for being? Who am I?
You are who you are. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. Just to me, being is what makes a human.
Such nonsense. I thought you weren't planning to sleep out here. I'm unsure if dolls are capable of catching colds, but I believe you've taken in the stars enough for one night.
I wonder the next time we go into the garden when that is. That'll be interesting. Are you all prepared? Ready to go anytime? We're good at this stuff. I don't know what we're preparing for, but I give it my best. Our interests will be best served if you say nothing at all. Okay then, I'm gonna make a landing. Is he gonna pose as the fake Rufus? Halt. Are you authorized to be here? Your Excellency. What's the meaning of this? You stand in the presence of our Supreme Leader. We informed you in advance of our arrival. Why were you not ready and waiting? Our deepest apologies. No need to be quite so harsh. These are good men. This airport has only been under their jurisdiction for a few days. It takes time to adjust to new responsibilities. You're merciful, Your Excellency. We will ready a car for you at once. No need. I've arranged for one personally. So remain here and continue to do your duties. Yes, Your Excellency. What a bizarre experience. Not everyone gets to be their own imposter. It's hilarious. Good on you for thinking that, boss. Well, I wasn't lying about them being good. It won't be long before they learn the truth and their superiors will come after us. We shouldn't remain in the city any longer than is needed. Can't hurt to scope out the place first, though, right? I suppose we'll have to make it a brief tour before continuing on for the mains mountain path. Does part of scoping out mean inspecting all the restaurants? That's gonna have to wait till next time. That's Right, I got this stuff from Jingo. What is it? A farewell gift, apparently. Ooh. What, does she think we're off on a picnic or something? What's a picnic? Yeah, too darn cute, LP. No point looking a gift horse in the mouth. Let's use it. Model like tourist or something. Good for camera. Indeed. I'll leave its use to your discretion. Just try not to stand out too much. Got it. Might be nice to take a breather every now and then. Roofs, stuff is blah blah. When roofs is, he cannot be seen by others or use shops. Or just don't have him as the party leader then.
I shall.
Okay.
What's that way? Oh.
So, where should we start our search? The administrative district? Could be flying a little too close to the sun, but then again, sometimes that's what you gotta do to nab something juicy.
Very astute.
Oh.
Indeed, the higher the risk, the greater the reward.
I don't see why we shouldn't go there at some point, personally.
Oh, mate. Bullfighter. That's a fucking fist weapon. What the fuck is that? Huh? This is precisely. And seeing as it appears to be vacant, we'd best be on our way. Oh yeah, I forgot they were. I forgot they were driven out of the city. Oh, jeez. Maybe it is one of the ones down there then. I'm gonna bribe. It doesn't say to get those, so I'm gonna get them just in case. Battle scopes, just in case. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. Just getting everything on the quick travel map. Figured it'd be closed. As did I. I'm sure its members will still be keeping us preoccupied, however. Wow, that's one enormous picture of a fish. What exactly is it? And why do they have it hanging there like it's such a big deal? That must be what they call a fish print. It is pretty impressive to look at, I've got to admit. Huh, learn something new every day. It's essentially a way to leave an imprint of a fish you caught on paper. It's the first time seeing one up close as well. Given its prominence, I think it's safe to assume this must be a fishing shop. Oh, that's right. Didn't you guys just start learning how to fish? I never realised it was possible to catch a fish this big. How cool. Do you think I could learn how to fish? I'd love to give it a try. I don't know. You're pretty tiny, LP. Some of those big catches might give you a hard time out there. I wouldn't quit your day job if you asked me. The fish would be the ones reeling you in. Oh, come on. You guys know full well how strong I am. I can handle a fish that big, no problem. You'll see. Huh? Whoa, we got customers. It don't look like you're with the Urban Defense Force. Whew, that's a relief. You folks seem pretty young, but I can tell the two of you in the back have got zeal for fishing, eh? Truth be told, the Fisherman's Guild has a lot going on right now. Hate to say it, but we ain't in active operation right now. Oh, in fact, all of our members got separated. Managed to make it back here in one piece, but as for the others, well... Still, can't just leave a couple of fellow fishers out to dry when they're gone to the trouble of coming out here. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and sell you kids fishing equipment. If you need anything, let me know and I'll hook you up. It's so kind of you, sir. Thanks so much. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer lately, huh? If you don't mind then, I think we'll take some time and look around for a while. Guess you don't mind anyway. The way I see it, this guy could be a source of some valuable intel. Not at all. I'd say that's a perfectly wise decision. Unindoctrinated civilians appear to be few and far between these days. The more we can use to our advantage, the better. I was an armorica for a while, so this whole deal is rubbing me the wrong way now that I'm seeing it for myself. Almost everyone has been welcoming those EDF goons with open arms. What's going on here? That only makes it easier for them to focus on catching rebels that flood the city. Getting back in the city was no easy feat, let me tell you. I'm worried about how the other members are holding up. It could be anywhere. That's not good. You think they're keeping a close eye on all the exits out of town? They don't seem to be concerned about the mountain path, at least. But we should still be careful. Right, I believe we have one of those. Oh my god.
Where's the sweet smell coming from? I think it's that stall. Can we go?
If you children could gather intelligence instead of food, that would better serve our needs.
Yeah, S. Quit being so lazy.
Hey!
Right, let's head to the Harbor District. Now that we've explored everything. Holy fuck! If I'm not mistaken, this is branch office for the largest syndicate in the East. Hayway, isn't that right? I'd rather not pay them a courtesy visit. Yeah, I heard they're in league with my imposter. We should stay clear of them. Don't get what the big deal is. Hayway, huh? I like it. Give that name 45 points. We go into the... Okay. They must be on patrol. Are these the Panzer soldiers we've heard about? I'm shocked to see them deployed in the city. All the more reason to not get in a fight with one of those things. Soldiers or not, we can't afford to be spotted by the enemy. Let's put some distance between us. I just wanted a fish, man.
Ooh, I see some fishies.
Gotcha.
Fuck.
That sucks.
Yes, it does.
Gotcha.
Fuck.
It's got heft. At least I reeled it in.
Kangaroo! I don't think that's how it's said at all, but whatever. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's check the other streets. Or go to the administrative one.
Ooh, I
Oh,
smell-
shit.
Nadia, we have to stop here and gather some intel.
I knew you were both just screwing around at the Capitol.
Yummy. Okay. Alright, now I just need to grab all the locations. Okay, maybe I need to go to the administrative. You know? So that's the Supreme Leader, huh? From a distance, he really does look exactly like our Rufus. Other than his haircut, you'd struggle to tell them apart. Shit, is our colorblind? Isn't he one of Heiuei's top brass? Can't take any chances, we must move at once. I think we're good now. We should be able to get to the entertainment district up ahead. Now. Is it just me or are there lots of people here? It isn't just you. We'll have to take proper precautions. Wow, some crowd, huh? They must be watching whatever's on the screen. It's your fake, boss. It appears to be a recording.
As you well know, Western Zemuria is in a lamentable state. Jirai and North Ambria have become frequent targets of terrorism, and racial conflict remains rife throughout the Calvard Republic. Evil is no longer a seedling to be uprooted with ease. It has bloomed and dispersed corruption across the entire continent. Yet all hope is not lost. I ask that you remember the ideals of the late Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne. He understood that if we could not eradicate evil in parts, that we must then be united as a whole through armed might. If we forego a unified system to divide and allocate our resources where they are best needed, we will never know true peace. That is why I, Rufus Alberea, the successor to His Excellency's legacy, have vowed to bring our many great nations together. We cannot let evil continue to sow its seeds. We must fight back for the sake of humanity's future. Should any neighboring country to which I extend this warm invitation refuse, they will receive due judgment for their arrogance.
This is just crazy. No two ways about it. And the boss is crazy for wanting to stop him. No two ways about it times two. I'll take that as a compliment. What's he talking about? Uniting as a whole? Forcing it through armed might is no better than terrorism. Good on cross balance for pushing back. I'm surprised. I figured they'd make quick work of anyone speaking ill of them. Look, S, the channel's changed. Ilya Platier from Arkansas? This one looks like a live feed. He's right. If we just keep waiting for peace to happen, it will never come. Crosswell is the economic hub of Sumeria. Our job is to lead and pave the way for the rest of the world. Every word Supreme Leader Rufus has said rings true. He's the very symbol of hope for our future. Something about these people is making me uncomfortable. Say, Nadia? Rufus? Why are you just standing there? I'm bored of this. Let's go elsewhere, please. Rufus? Hey, Rufus, you listening? Swin, Nadia, why aren't you talking to me? Are you bullying me? Huh? Wait, Rufus. Nadia, Swin. What's going on?
Mercuria. over here.
Oh shit. It's Ren.
Whoa, check out all the dolls. It's LP as far as the eye can see. I'll thank you to remember that I'm a Rosenberg doll. I'm in a different league compared to those garden variety specimens.
And yet, some of these were in fact made by the studio of which you speak.
Really? Oh, you're right. This perfectly sculpted masterpiece is unmistakably a Rosenberg.
You have our thanks. Now, would you prefer Angel of Slaughter or Ren Bright?
Call me whatever you like, Jade Rock. I suspected something wasn't right about our new Supreme Leader. And seeing you explains why.
I've heard you were an astute one, and you do not disappoint.
Someone you know?
Not on a personal level, no, but we are familiar with one another's backgrounds.
I honestly didn't expect to meet you quite like this. Though, truth be told, my interest is mostly in her.
You're associated with Joe Rosenberg, if I'm not mistaken. She is? He did a lot for me in the past. I guess you're the same as us then. So it seems. My name's Ren Bright, and since fate has brought us together, what say we make the most of it? If you're a friend of the Maester, I suppose we're bound to meet eventually. My name is Swin. I'm Nadia. Or Nadia, sorry. I've been feeling you and I are going to be two peas in a pod. What a coincidence. I was just thinking the same thing. We totally have the same vibe. This would be heartwarming if it wasn't borderline chilling. Incidentally, if I may ask, since you're aware of her existence, might you have heard something about her from the Maester? Not as much as you're likely hoping, I'm afraid. He contacted me a short while ago. All he mentioned is that she exists. He also asked me to help her if she ever needed it. So you don't know anything about her background then? Afraid not. Sorry to disappoint you. Then our objective remains unchanged. We should make for the Rosenberg studio. Oh, that's where you're headed? Then might I join you? I haven't been there for some time, but it seems to have been occupied by someone exceptionally unpleasant. I was thinking of giving the place a little spring cleaning, but it's a bit too much for me to handle alone. Then we would be glad to have you as our guide. I wonder what Jingo would say if she knew we added another kid to our picnicking group. Welcome to the Imperial Picnicking Front Run. It's not our name. Before we depart, there's one more thing we should confirm. Yeah, I don't want to run into trouble like we did earlier again. What did we witness in the entertainment district before you came to save us? It's a form of mind control employed by the Supreme Leader. Seriously? So he's brainwashing people? The principle is similar, but it works somewhat differently. It can be used across a wide area, and the effects are cumulative. I was able to save you with Orbital Arts earlier because its effect hadn't fully set in yet. But the residents of Crossbow who have been exposed to it multiple times wouldn't be as easy to save. And the weapon bringing about this form of mind control is Ilya Platier's dance? So it seems, although I still don't know exactly how it all works. But alas, now the fallen Sun Princess casts shadows over everyone's hearts like that of an eclipse. So that's how they're able to keep the people in control despite how forcefully they took over Crossbow. Hope RX is okay. Regardless, I think we've established it is not something we're capable of countering at present. Let's be off. LP, time to mosey. Just a minute. If you don't hurry up, we're going to sell you to this shop. Then you'll be stuck in a display case, unable to move, just like these dolls. There'll be no more walking, talking, or yummy desserts for you ever again. I'm coming. You big meanie.
Well, are those customers I spy? What a peculiar bunch you are.
Wait, when did you put that on? I thought it was broken. I always carry a spare. You arrived at just the right time. About to get going. Thank you for taking care of me these past few days. Think nothing of it, dearie. You headed off with these people then? That's right. I can tell you're in for quite a hoot. Oh, no doubt. Stars above. I see that old man made himself a new model. Just look at how expressive she is. This woman scares me. I'm impressed you're able to tell she's a Rosenberg so quickly. Yo! I couldn't convince you to part with her, could I? I'll make it more than worth your while. You won't regret it. How much are we talking? Gosh, now I'm tempted. How could you even think of selling me? You drop the act now, Nadia. I'm afraid she's not for sale, ma'am. We still have need of her ourselves. I see. That is a shame. Well, my offer still stands if you ever change your mind. Time to make our way for the mains mountain path. What a fun little gadget this is. Snagged one for yourself during last year's spy debacle, I'm guessing? Correct. You never miss a beat, do you? Does Ren have anything new? I think that's new. Everything else seems to be blocked off. Can I go this way? Probably the bright side is head back to the administrative. Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere near there. Alright, we're heading out then. Following this path here will eventually take us to the one leading to the studio. There are monsters running around, but I think we take our chances. We can, yes. What about you? Oh, you needn't worry about me. I got my weapon right here. Oh, that's so neat. Well, thank you. So you use a scythe, huh? What a peculiar choice. Its simple design belies just how difficult it is to wield. I can use most weapons, sure, but this one has always had my heart. Because it's neat. Because it's perfect for slicing off heads. No. No, indeed. I'm just joking. The more I get to know you, the more I think we're going to be the best of friends. I'd like it if you didn't bond with her over beheading people. By the way, are any of you familiar with United Fronts? Can't say that I am. I'm not either. Is it unusual that we don't? It's still in the early stage of development, so not really. It's a new Arcus 2 feature that lets 5 or more people work together. Oh, you know, I might have heard something about that. The students had better teamwork than I gave them credit for, so I've been wondering if there was more to it. It was like a buffed up version of Combat Links. You've hit the nail on the head, even the fact that those students were using it. It does have its limitations, like how only those who shared a certain connection at the end of the Twilight can use it. I, however, am one of those people, so you might be able to pull it off as long as I'm around. How promising. It's worth the attempt in any event. I agree. There are exactly 5 of us here, so there's no reason not to the next time something tries to play nasty with us. Sounds like a plan to me. Cool.
How could you, Nadia? How could you think to sell me off to that woman? Oh, how couldn't I when your cuteness is worth a fortune? I wouldn't want to insult you by cheaping out. I'm that cute? Well, that is true. I forgive you.
Okay, good to go.
This was an alarming about face.
Crossbell Cathedral.
Crossbow Cathedral here is pretty famous, isn't it? It's sure ritzy enough to have earned a big name. The building is beautiful, and the air is so clean. I love it.
Guess the brainwashing doesn't have much impact here. It won't hurt to take a quick look around.
I normally sell drinks in the administrative district for a living. Speaker McDowell has been a regular of mine for years too. Biggest favourite, Acerbic? Acerbic? Tomato shake all the time. The nurse who was here earlier said he's doing much better now. What a relief. Inspiring even. I may be just a humble juice vendor, but now I want to do everything I can to help my state pull through this. How am I going to help, you may be asking yourself? Why, by coming up with a new specialty drink to sell. You're welcome to try it if you like. So hopefully it'll give you the boost you need. That sounds great. Can I try some then, huh? Can I? I'm going to stop you. It's your funeral. Meet me.
How shall we
All right.
play?
All right.
Should be easy street.
Oh.
Keep at it!
You're out. I shall.
I'll take care of it. Arcus, activate.
How shall we play?
How should we play?
Yeah.
Okay. Here. You're down.
You're out. How shall we play?
See vous play.
I shall.
On guard.
Nana, you're so amazing. I know, right?
Stop. What am I? Mascots. See, that makes more sense than that. But then he recovers CP through events of arts. Anyway, let's keep going.
Stay out of my way.
Dong.
Certainly. All right.
Certainly.
How shall we play?
Let's see if we play.
How shall we play?
Murder.
Buffing!
Without support too as well. Goodbye.
More have come.
On it. Target locked.
My turn.
On guard. Arcus, activate.
Arcus,
shall we
activate. Arcus, activate. Arcus, activate. Arcus, activate. Arcus, activate.
Should be around here. Found ya! Up you go! Teddy bear!
Boop.
All right.
Ready? Hip! Keep at it!
You're up! My turn!
That ought to do it.
Okay.
A simple matter.
There you go. Got some new enemies now.
All right.
It's me!
Okay.
Very well.
Buffing!
Murdering.
What a waste of time that was.
Even perfection can.
Stink. That's the word she was looking for. It. Whatever it is.
Should be easy street. Very well.
Too late.
It's
Tulips.
me. Arcus activate.
All right. Arcus, activate.
Stop mating with adult.
Nonsense.
Okay.
Nonsense.
Buffing!
Yay.
More of you? So be it.
Ready?
On guard.
So be it.
My turn.
Rufus
How shall we
Carburea. Rufus Carbonara.
asking for it.
Welcome to my tipsy talk. Wham, bam, smack, slam. My pièce de résistance. Mwah. Make Nana proud. Oh yeah, bossed 'em. We smashed 'em and thrashed 'em.
Crit rate up. And it's only 9 CP.
Of course.
I'm changing this fucking Master Quartz. 'Cause that's just poo. Like, I would rather... Fuck it. I'll just keep loving it. It'll be fine.
Fortune favors the clever.
Target locked.
I'm in this free, so...
All right.
My turn. It's me. Very well.
On it. Keep at it.
You're up. How shall we play?
Let's see if we'll play.
Arcus activate.
All right.
He's not.
Let it resound. Dark Requiem. I'll take care of it.
Dark Requiem.
Arcus, activate. On guard.
On it. Here. Flow. You picked the wrong opponent to mess with.
You picked the wrong person to ask questions to, because who asks?
Treasure. Oh, I can smell the riches.
Maybe for you, just to give you more defense. Oh, excuse me. Hmm? What was that? Something wrong with us? No, it's nothing. What is this I'm sensing? How much longer? I'm so tired. Really? We haven't even walked that far yet. Reservoir Studio isn't too far from here. And you? Are you sure there's nothing wrong? You're acting awfully preoccupied. I simply don't think it's worth mentioning. No, wait. What is that? It's like a piece of a mirror or something. The design's really weird too. I didn't take you for the type to collect trinkets. I'm not. I couldn't tell you where it came from. It just suddenly appeared in my pocket. It what? How could that be possible? I don't know the answer to that, but nor do I think we can afford to leave it unanswered. Predicament indeed. Rena Lloyd, Rena Lloyd, Rena Lloyd. Sure. Oh yeah. I remember this bit.
Oh, there it is!
Holy fuck. Excuse me.
We should be safe to dock. I don't see any signs of the Ebon Defense Force.
Then we're good to go.
Wazi. Dry land. Yeah, I didn't realize that would take so long. The EDF doesn't seem all that interested in surveillance outside the city. Rufus must be feeling pretty cocky if you ask me. I thought they might retaliate against Armworker after the last run-in, but that never happened either. I don't know how to feel about that. It's like he doesn't even see us as a threat. But I guess we shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. That overconfidence will be his undoing. Isn't that right, Kia? Yep, he won't know what hit him. But I am still kind of worried about Risha. Yeah, so am I.
So sorry. I just don't know what came over me. How could I ever think of betraying you like that? It's okay, San-san. You can't keep blaming yourself. If anything, I should have known something more was wrong. I'm a terrible friend for not realizing that you were struggling so badly or being manipulated. And Elia means the world to me. I should have been able to tell something was amiss. Risha.
Thank you all for coming to our aid. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't shown up when you did. Really, thanks.
Don't mention it. Glad we could make it in time. The one you should be thanking is Zeit. We were looking into what the EDF was up to when he told us that you were in danger.
Did he now? Still, it's not like you to be modest, Wazi. We really do appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for rescuing us, Sight. You were a hero back there. And I've been way overdue for one of these.
That you have. My apologies for not returning after the operation.
You're so flaky, Sight. Do you realize how long it's been? Tio and I have been waiting for you to show up again all this time, you know?
My apologies. As a holy beast, there are limits to how much I can interfere. I am astounded at just how much you all have grown. The children of man truly do grow apace.
We'll take your word for it. It would be nice to think I've grown a little, yeah.
I'm just overjoyed to see you again. You were sorely missed, Zeit.
Yes, it's good to be back.
I've heard plenty about the holy beasts in the scriptures. Only to think I'd be in the presence of one so soon after returning to the church. You should have seen the congregation for Divine's worship. Fuck me. when we first reported to them about sight. Can you blame them for losing their shit? You ever heard of a holy beast moonlighting as a police dog? Well, I guess he can do whatever he wants for the most part. Sounds like his contract doesn't apply anymore. I don't think Sight is nearly as weird as hearing you talk about church stuff, Wald. Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around it. Can it? You had better get used to it. Alright, enough with the funny talk. Folks ready to get down to business? Based on the info they found, it sounds like you guys already know where you're headed. Yeah, we're going from a military factory to the west. You said the Evan Defense Force has been frequenting it the last few days, right? Sure have. That's most likely where the Salvage soldiers are being manufactured. It makes sense. We've been wondering how they were able to bring so many to Crossbell's borders without anyone noticing. Don't think the Imperial government or Rhineford group would have ever allowed so many to be smuggled. Right, so if we consider that they were being manufactured from within Crossbell the entire time, then the dots point to this mysterious factory the EDF is connected to. That was one of the places where Sorgus and Melgius were being manufactured before the war. Everyone was convinced that the Black Workshop's tech was gone for good though. I don't know how Alvaret and his men got their hands on it, and worse, it looks like they made some improvements too. Well, we'll likely be crossing paths with those soldats from here on out, so that's bad news. That mask Gilly was wearing also looked like workshop tech too. Yes, and now they're using it to alter her personality, if not outright control her. I'd like to ask the Force graduates what they know about how those masks work. That could be a good idea, but let's make our top priority searching that factory and find information on the soldats. Something tells me that we ought to fill in a few blanks on what's going on here and why Rufus Alvaret is staging this occupation. Unfortunately, getting there is going to be easier said than done. The factory's to the west of Crossbell City, while we're in the northeast. The only way I know how to get to the west side of the state from here is through the city. Yeah, and that's not exactly an option with the EDF calling it all over the place. I'm guessing we can't just hitch a ride on your Merkaba either, huh? I wish. We brought it with us and it should be safe with the other squads guarding it. But they're using more advanced anti-air radar than the CDF was back in the day. We can even see through our active camouflage, and they've got them set up at all the key locations. Flying is a no-go. Shocking how well equipped they are. The hell? Even the Imperial Army doesn't have toys that good. I guess that's where the Black Workshop factor comes into play again. In that case, I think the smart play is to make your way to St. Ursula. How are you going to reach St. Ursula from here? Just so happens I got my hands on a normal boat before things hit the fan. We should be able to use it to cross Lake Elm and reach St. Ursula on the other side. We'd still be a ways away from reaching the factory from there, but I'm not seeing any better options. Yeah, let's take what we can get. That's a lot closer to the military factory than we are now, and we can find a route to it from there. We'll go with this. Thanks for the idea, Lecter. Your course is set then. I will leave this land's crisis in your hands for the time being. Oh, does that mean you're going to leave us again? Afraid so. There's something else I wish to take care of. But fear not, I too am part of the SSS, so it's only a matter of time before we meet again. We'll hold you to that. Take care, Zeit. Yeah, I'll miss you, but let's see each other again soon. Yes, that we shall. Actually, I was thinking of staying here. I want to help look after my grandfather, and if the EDF does come to the village, I'll take responsibility and negotiate. You could have used your support, but you do make a good point. I'm worrying about how things are at the hospital, so I'm tempted to come with. That said, I think my services are needed more here at the moment. At the very least, I want to speak with McDowell to make a full recovery first. Thank you, Cecile. I really appreciate that. I was also leaning towards staying here and hitting up my connections. Besides, a large group isn't going to be able to sneak into the factory, and that's if we even manage to fit us all on the boat. It makes sense for some of us to stay behind and protect the village as we gather info.
In that case, I'd like to stay here as well.
Are you sure, Risha?
That makes sense. You evaded her attack for the most part, but weren't you still injured?
Yes. Please forgive me, everyone. I just need a little time. I'm still not ready to face up to what happened to Ely and Sansan just yet.
And that's perfectly fine. If that's your decision, then we respect it.
That's right. I'm sure you'll be able to find your way forward. And I'll be happy to have your help here in the meantime.
I'd be happy to help.
A lot of people are staying here, so that means I have to go with Lloyd. Where's this coming from, Kia? It's going to be a dangerous mission, you understand that, don't you? Of course, the factory's really far away and there's no telling what's going to be there waiting for us. That's why I want to help gather info for us, and I can back you up with my order like I always do. It makes a lot more sense for me to go than it does to stay here if you ask me. Well, give us some credit, which makes a good point. And I'll be tagging along too. That should make the operation a lot safer overall. My stigma should prove useful in a pinch. I don't think it would be too dangerous for her. Alright, I should be glad that there are 2 other people willing to go, so I'd be happy to have you both. Count on you, Wazi. You too, Kia. Glad to see you make your own advice when it comes... Take your own advice when it comes to trusting. Fuck me. Make sure to back Lloyd up with everything you got, Kia. You better will. Well then, your odds of success are rising by the minute, aren't they? May you all ever keep your chins up and your eyes facing forwards. Sounds overly optimistic to me. Believing in the future easily beats standing still. Sign me up for the sunshine you're pumping. Seriously though, you should give some thought to what your old cellmate said after our fight yesterday too. Might help you sort things out. Call it a hunch. Good luck with your little factory tour, Bannings. May the goddess be with you.
We'll cut things short for today. Enjoy your freedom while you can and have fun struggling against the inevitable. You're helpless to stop us, now that you've lost your way.
Lost our way? What was that supposed to mean? Is he referring to the loss we suffered to Rufus back at the sounding ceremony, or something even before then? I don't think we need to worry about America with Wald and Scarlet staying there. Let's just focus on what we need to do here. Exactly. We've got to do our part while everyone else is working to help us. You got me there. Illusion. Our first goal is finding a route to the factory. We can start by seeing how things are here and hope to gather some information. I'm willing to bet a lot of the people fled from the city here too. Might come across a familiar face or two among them. Oh yeah, maybe. Alright, let's get started.
Okay then.
Oh. Oh, can I... Oh, hang on. Reverie corridor.
New visitors registered.
Was in Kia will now assist you in Reverie corridor. Crow will now assist you in Reverie corridor. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so it seems like I can go here whenever I want. Wait, walk around Reverie Garden? Why? What? I'm gonna leave. Yeah, so my guess is we can come here and like train whenever we want. but there's going to be select points in the story where there's going to actually be like new stuff.
Goodbye. This will be good.
Oh my god, excuse
It's
me.
a nice catch. I bet we could fish here.
Just did. Oh, he doesn't need that. Caliburn. Okay. So he's a caster. Let's have... What's this? Recover. Okay, break damage up. Fine. I think you should have Bridget as a secondary. What have you got? Fine. I can make it. Alright, hang on. Trails into Reverie recipes. Right, specialist is someone we haven't met yet, so
Only Adios knows how this will go. Huh, how whimsical Adios is.
thank you for all your help. We don't have much to offer in return, but here are some snacks if you enjoy them.
You didn't have to do that, but the gesture is still appreciated.
Yeah, I've never fixed medical equipment before, so I didn't want to get anyone's hopes up.
You could have had me fooled with such fine work. You both did splendidly.
That's right. I don't know what would have done without you. Wouldn't have escaped if it weren't for you. We'd likely be brainwashed by the Supreme Leader like all the others. Just what happened to all of them?
I believe I owe you an apology. A big one. None of this would have happened had we protected everyone at the signing ceremony like we swore to. If only we'd been stronger.
Hey, come on, Tio.
Oh, Tio.
No, this isn't your fault. That's right, no one's blaming you for what happened. Looking back, I don't know what more you could have been expected to do.
Look, Lloyd, it's Tio.
I thought she might come here. Thank goodness she's all right. It looks like they're talking to evacuees from the city.
Hold on just a minute.
Yeah, things are doomed from the start. It finally dawned on me too. I don't know why we ever thought we could be truly independent. It's hopeless.
What's gotten into you guys all of a sudden?
It's obvious, isn't it? The Supreme Leader never would have occupied us again if we just obeyed the Empire that we used to. We wouldn't have to be afraid of the EDF, and had we not dreamed of independence. Now when you think about it, everything was better when we were in Imperial Province. Even the economy was booming. Why give all of that up? Why do we ever want to be independent?
Hey! Get a hold of yourselves! What is wrong with all of you?
There really isn't any need to be so pessimistic.
The Supreme Leader and EDF aren't all we have to worry about either. There's also those huge machines. They even have the old president's backing. Everyone in the city is enthralled by them. There isn't a shred of hope things are going to get better anymore.
No, that's not true at all. The SSS is going to keep fighting. We have allies we can depend on. The CPD, CGF, and even our friends from outside Crossbell. There are people who will surely help us. We won't allow you to suffer like this. We'll be the ones to put an end to it.
Tio.
Tio, you shouldn't.
We used to have hope too, thanks to you. Or at least we thought we did. Whether it was the Mafia or that cult, or even when our own mayor became a dictator, we kept on believing. Not even the Imperial occupation or the war made us lose hope. But in the end, it was all for nothing. The signing ceremony made us realise that. What we had was never hope to begin with. It was just illusion, and that made it even more painful once we accepted the truth. Again and again, and again and again. Over and over, and over and over.
We were never hope to them?
That can't be true. We can't just give up and...
Stop, please, just stop. Can't you see we're just so tired of all this? Besides, you got no right to talk to us about ending our suffering. If you hadn't arrested President Croy, then we would have already had everything we ever wanted.
Everything we did was...
Can you all hear yourselves? You're completely full of it.
Aren't you?
Lloyd, Kia, Wazzy.
Hey, you guys are all right.
I was one of the people involved in that arrest, so let me make something perfectly clear. Letting Dieter Kreuss go free for what he did over 2 years ago was never an option. He attacked the city, had the speaker detained, and even tried to take over the entire continent. Dieter was arrested in accordance with state law, the same as any Crossbellan would have been. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, but what about Crossbell? They had a responsibility to do what was best for
A
us.
responsibility? And why is that? Because you made them your symbols of justice? Because you decided they were your heroes? The SSS is just a division of the Crossbell Police Department. Nothing more, nothing less. You have no one to blame but yourselves for thinking any different. Their purpose isn't to make all of your problems go away.
No one thought.
I know it's been a long 2 years. 2 years where all Crossbellans could do was powerlessly watch the Empire trample over their pride. It's natural to wish that a savior would appear and solve everyone's problems. But personally, I never wanted to see Crossbell come to that. What Crossbell has given me is irreplaceable. Friends and family that mean the world to me, like Lloyd and Vald. So it pains me to see this as someone who's come to love Crossbell more than his old home.
Wazzy.
The SSS chose the path they did because they wanted a little girl to be free. But that same little girl couldn't help but feel it was her fault when she saw Erebonia invade and take over her home. Because she knew that none of it would have happened if she didn't exist.
Kia, no.
But she wasn't the only reason they chose the path that they did. The SSS had also seen how strong Crossbell became, facing adversity over and over again. They knew that if they chose any other path, the efforts and sacrifices of so many would be lost. Their home would never be the same. And they, along with that little girl, believed from the bottom of their hearts that all of Crossbell would overcome it for the better.
She's right. That was what we decided.
I want to answer the trust they placed in me however I can. I was all alone once, somewhere very dark. It's because of everyone around me that I have so much to be thankful for. The SSS and the people of Crossbell made me into the person I am today. So now I want to fight to help them. That means I'm here to pave a path forward for all of you too. And on it, I just know we'll see brighter days. Because it was Crossbell and its people that taught me the strength to persevere.
Path forward. Maybe she's right. It could be too soon to be giving up hope. It's true we've been through a lot of hard times before, but those experiences are what made us who we are today. Yeah, you're right. That's part of what makes Crossbell what it is. Maybe we are stronger than we give ourselves credit for.
Look!
It's disappearing.
Looks like we're the ones who should be apologizing after all. That was no way to talk about people who've done so much for us. Not after you put so much on the line to protect Crossbell. Yeah, and somewhere along the line, we started taking that for granted. I still don't know what exactly I could do to make a difference, but the least I could do is look for a way to move forward, just like you will have. That's right, we have to hold out hope.
Thank you, everyone.
Anyway, we should be grateful that you all made it out of the city safely. Hope you'll keep up the good fight, SSS. We'll keep cheering you on.
We have to keep doing what we always have. That's to keep moving forward. One step at a time. But we're not naive enough to believe that will be enough to take back what we lost. It's going to take the help of everyone who calls Crossbell home. So do me a favor and think about how you can help. What you would give to be free. And I promise the SSS will support you just as much as you've always supported us.
The SSS and their allies then bid farewell to the citizens and left the rooftop. Back inside, a familiar nurse agreed to let them use the nurse's station to talk and decide what to do next.
Tio. Sorry I kept you waiting again. I'm glad you're okay.
Do you hear yourself? I'm the one breathing a sigh of relief. Your injuries seemed so severe. And then we were all separated.
So that's what this is all about. I can't imagine how tough it's been for you three being kept in the dark. Thanks for worrying about me. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It never is. You're always so reckless. But I knew you'd come looking for me again. Boy, I'm so glad you found me.
Wasn't gonna stop till I did.
Oh.
Would you listen to them go on and on?
I'm so happy for you, Tio.
Would you knock it off with the crying already?
Oh! So you headed for the Rhineford military factory to the west. I had a feeling that might be it. You did? So that must be what you three have been doing here then. Precisely. The Chief, Yona, and I have been looking into some suspicious information surrounding the factory. Not to mention I spotted a certain sketchy professor amidst the chaos of everyone fleeing the city. You mean that slime ball that supported the illegitimate regime from 3 years ago? Ouroboros' sixth Anguis. Professor F. Novartis, the head of the 13 factories. I had a feeling society was involved. His specialty is applied sciences, right? He's the one in charge of all their crazy powerful tech. Yes. In addition to being the engineer who completed the first generation ions, his involvement could explain that new Zauber sold-out model and the strange mask. That's why we've had our attention placed on the military factory. Good thinking. It's looking more and more likely that we'll uncover something to help our investigation there. Have you three found an infiltration route? Just so happens we have. Yeah, no, I looked into it. There's a cargo line under, while the factory was still under construction for the war. It feeds directly into the underground railway that connects to St. Ursula. Well, that's convenient. Almost too good to be true, but I trust it if Tia's the source. Should head there right away. No time to waste. Sooner we uncover what's really happening, the better. Yeah, and the church isn't going to look the other way if it turns out the society is the one orchestrating this incident. There's no telling the extent of that Alvarez fellow's plans, but it's high time we shed some light on what's really going on. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it if we all do work together. Just trying to get caught, will you? Don't let all that hard work we do go to waste. Don't worry, we'll be careful. Thanks, Fiona. We really owe you one for helping Tio out. So save it, Bannings. Not like I did that much. Still, I guess it's good to see you back on your feet. You're the same obnoxious brat you ever were, huh? But that's part of Fiona's charm. God, knock it off already. Well then, we'll leave investigating the factory up to the four of you. Fiona and I will continue gathering as much info here as we can. If you can reach the underground railway platform from the first floor lobby. Got it, thanks. I'm going now, Chief. Look after yourself. Same to you, Tio. Burning Heart 2. Cool. Art support 2, so these two should be connected. Sorry, Lloyd. But that being the case, I definitely want more defensive stuff on Lloyd. So, for example, we could take evade off. It's not going to do anything. Take break 1 off. Put. I thought we had a defense 2, but I guess not. So defense 1. Shield 2. Do we have better armor?
You can get to the underground station through the lobby.
Oh, I spot the door. Beat you there.
So glad you're able to reunite with your friends here. Take you'll be dealing with them? Nothing gets past you, Lamb. The owner and the chief will be staying behind though. Nice you look after them, but they really need to grow up and stop requiring a babysitter. Tough love. Thy name is Tio. Oh, come on. I know you care for those boys deep down. I'll be sure to keep an eye on them for you. There, take this before you go. Wow, you sure we can have these? Sounds like some folks don't need supplies. It's fine. Think of it as preventative care. The last thing I want is you guys to come back as patients. Alright then, you should be good on your way. Good luck out there. Okie dokie. Alright. I need to be right back a sec, so I'll put some clips on. But I'll see you in like 5-10 minutes. Wherever my mouse has gone. Yeah?
I think it's time to start crying, Sam.
Oh! Wow. There it is. Time. Whether it tells you the time, whether it represents time or it is time. It's none of these things. Alright. I love Sam big juicy knob in my mouth. Please excuse him. He must be tired from his long journey. It's my fault for giving him a great deal of trouble. Leonora. Well, I'm sure you are tired as well.
After what we went through, we certainly are, boys, eh?
Feel free to go. Take this time to rest your body. Well, I've been told I need a paradigm called Even Odds, which I don't own, so... POG!
This isn't fair.
That's what I'm saying! Oh! It's like that, innit? Alright, Sam?
Didn't know that.
Oh, you got all over me, mate. What are you doing?
Oh,
I can't see.
Wait, did I say fuck? I wasn't.
Should have worn my gunners.
You were just saying colour, didn't suddenly you say fuck? God damn it.
Alright.
Jeez. What are you doing? What?
Okay, I'm gonna sit in my chair. Ask me a question. Maths question, let's say.
What's the square root of 16?
Dunno. Now I'm gonna sit on my bed. Ask me again.
What's the square root of 16?
4.
No.
Fuck!
It's 4 or minus 4.
Hang on. So I was right.
No, you're only half right.
Well, it's an improvement. For £20, I will call you daddy. That's our first single.
It's so fucking good.
Hey Ignis, how many fingers am I holding up? Wait, have I just... Oh yes, because I was supposed to... There's a dog. Somebody... You left your dog here.
There you go.
There you go.
Tron. What is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Were you laughing? It's an egg sandwich! What are you doing? What is that?
She went, what is that? You went, oh, it's a cookie. And I showed you it again, you went, what the fuck is that?
Nancy baked good for the first time. Unimpressed.
Team Scott. Oh! Goodbye, Gladio's sword!
May your soul know what you shall lose.
What are you on about, man? It's a wallet. Where's the bushes? Where are they? Can't fucking see them. Oh no, I'm dying. I'm holding on. Oh, stab me again? Only one thing to do now.
Chris, what the fuck?
Well, we're not getting an S then.
What the fuck were you?
No! Stop!
That's a tasty apple. I don't think she'll stay in there long. Yeah.
Whoa! Why? Why? Why
Clip that as well.
for that? Who fucking put that in the game?
Clip
Stupid!
this. Clip this. Guys, do you want to see something funny? Do you want to see something funny? Ready? Watch this. Watch. See this number? See this number right here? Remember that? Okay? Oh. Romantique. Oh, sorry, Lisa, it's over. Oh, he died.
Guess what, Ma? I'm going on a journey.
Up.
Wait 5 minutes for all of us to
Got a couple of cold ones for you boys. Got a couple of cold ones.
And beverages. Get open on street.
What else do we need to do for the mission?
Come to the front door.
Hang on.
No, I actually can't play. Look, come to the front door. I can't move. Oh shit!
What the fuck? What the shit was that? The fucking door exploded. He just hulked out.
Watch my step? No need. I'm Max Payne. The step needs to watch me. Oh, It's a new dance craze, by the way. Sam, have you ever eaten at Wendy's?
Yeah. No!
Why are you so aggressive now?
Because he's gonna be like, Wendy stick fig in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
You are just. Oh fuck? What happens if you stick glue on some nuts?
What the fuck was... Oh my god. Here's one for the highlight, Sam. Staying alive, staying alive. I guess not, because I mean you could like...
Welcome
to what?
Welcome to Alex P's magical weekend experience.
He's got a massive P.
Just for ye.
You didn't have to make it rhyme, but I'm so glad you did. There it is. You're a lurker. Yeah, that's fine. All good. As long as you find it entertaining, that's all that matters to me. If you don't, fuck off. Right.
Mac and cheese, crockpot, crackpot. Apparently she said something really racist.
And I said to the chocobo, you feather cut that out.
Good work.
Wait, what was
Looks
unplugged?
like she's gonna pull through now. Her and the town.
Oh no!
Dude, way to
What happened to my camera?
Thanks, Sid.
No!
We found out that to defeat the pride, we'd need a wooden stake from a tree that's been alive longer
Shit.
than him.
Hold on. Oh.
That took some hunting. I just looked for the oldest tree I could find. Made it just in time.
That's what happens. That's what this game does to me.
Oh.
You ever been to the dentist and he's got his hands in your mouth and you're just like, oh yeah, okay, dentist, yeah, I got this, and then he's like, oh, how's the kids? And you're like, oh!
No.
Oh yeah, she's dead, is she?
What, the kids?
What about your son?
Oh yeah. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if we open this door. The rats go.
What do you want? Just like a
A who? Be creative.
Just a
Do
who?
what,
Just a who?
whatever you want, mate.
Oh god.
That because FF6 has a terrible rage system, I created pages upon pages of all of Gao's rages, marked the ones that I have and haven't learned, and I'm not even going to use them in the final fight. Tess. Tesco. That's what it says. Did the game crash? Did the game crash? Answer the question. Did the game crash? It crashed, didn't it? What? Open the game again. Open the game again? Yeah, go in the settings. Why? But I've listened to some.
I love Bornick, to be honest.
Come on, check the preview.
Oh?
Oh
Wait, what?
my god, what?
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Ohio. Sorry about that. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh, I was trying to. Yeah. It's my first time seeing the new subway line they built. It's a little eerie hearing how deathly silent it is down here. Yeah, all the trains were stopped after the city was occupied, right? Yes. We don't need to worry about the tracks being active. Or do we? We should eventually reach where the freight and passenger lines split if we follow the line to the north. Let's make that our first destination. Walking on train lines like this always makes my heart race. Definitely. We've had to do this more than a few times over the last couple of years. Alright, let's get going. I don't have a moon lens, so I think I'm going to have to manually search everything. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. I also want... And then... Nova... You can have Dragon Pin. Oh, fine. I suppose we can have a look. Rest, might as well. Lots of quartz, actually. Oh, we've got some new stuff. I don't know if that's worth doing. Like one of these, definitely. Attack 3, definitely. Evade 3, definitely. Action 3, definitely. Mind 3. No brainer. Ow. Oh, here we go. Right, you don't need Galleon 4R, he's got it. So let's have some fire. Don't need Impede 2. Let's have Gravion Hammer. Let's give him the Mind 3. Actually, we have a heal, don't we? Mute 4? When did I get this? Should pay more attention. Let's rest up. Okay. Actually, status.
My turn.
Okay, so he can knock out from the front. Perfect. That's what I like to see slash hear.
Okay.
Let's go.
Bloody bait.
Gotcha.
Come on, baby. This is it.
Following up. There.
Murder.
Status. All green. Yay!
Oh, hello.
Ready anytime.
Here's our shot.
Zero breaker.
Zero breaker.
My turn.
It's my go. Yeah. There.
Got you.
This is it.
Come on, baby. Think you can dodge this? Septenary shot! Ah, how soothing this is. An opening.
Following up. The girls really know how to put in the work.
Putting these nuts.
I can catch my breath now.
I thought it was dialogue for some reason. Made it to the junction. If we kept going straight, we'd eventually reach the city. Yeah, but I seriously doubt the EDF doesn't have that direction heavily guarded. I wouldn't risk it. Yep, no need to rush it. I'm sure we'll make it back to the city eventually. Yes, it's only a matter of time before we gather our friends and teach that so-called Supreme Leader a lesson. No one stands between us and our home and gets away with it. That's the spirit.
So Kia, Wazi, a little late, but I've been meaning to thank you for earlier.
For what?
Whatever is it for this time?
Don't play dumb. I'm talking about how you chimed in at the hospital. You helped me realize something important. The citizens of Crossbell weren't the only ones who had lost sight of the truth. We had too. The SSS had a clear dream 2 years ago, when Crossbell was annexed by Erebonia. We wanted our home to be free again. But it wasn't just that. We weren't blind patriots, fighting to protect personal pride or acting on some grand ideal. Had we been, our actions wouldn't have led to Crossbell losing its freedom. Wouldn't have led straight into the arms of the Empire. And the little girl we protected, over giving Crossbell its freedom and future, wouldn't be here supporting us. What we truly wanted, for her and for every citizen who would have to bear the burden of our choices, was for them to smile. And if we could give them their home as well, then they could be free and smile as much as they dreamed. It really was that simple.
Lloyd. It's true. That's how I felt. And I'm sure Ellie and Randy would say the same. But sadly, I agree. Somewhere along the line, we lost sight of that goal. The more expectations people placed on us, the more we became convinced we were obligated to win back the state's freedom.
That soon turned into wanting to be seen as the very symbols of independence. To be seen as heroes to our home. All the while, we were turning our eyes away from the feelings of despair and distrust that the people had been harboring. Those feelings were probably what allowed Rufus's words to worm their way into the citizens' hearts. But regardless, We aren't going to lose our way again. We'll keep sight of our goal this time and do things our way. We're not miracle workers. We'll just do our best to make people's lives better, while others help us as much as we help them. That's what's allowed us to come this far.
Good. That sounds more like the SSS I fell in love with. And if you ask me, that's what it's going to take if you want to make it through this ordeal too. Every crisis you've overcome to date has been with the help of countless others, and this will be no different.
I think what Wazzy means to say is every crisis we've overcome, because we're all one big family at the end of the day. That's why I decided to become Kia Vannies.
This is a chance for us to start over from zero, then.
That's right. We're going to reclaim everything that was taken from us. And as always, we're going to fight, struggle, and shine the light on the truth. Together.
Huh? What was that?
I heard it too.
That sounds like...
It's gunfire.
And not just gunfire either.
Look up ahead.
Stop where you are, rebels! Surrender now, or there will be no mercy!
You holding up all right, Tina?
I'm fine. But at this rate... Get down, you two!
There's more of them. Where did you guys come from?
The SSS? What are all of you doing down here?
We can explain later. Let's focus on taking care of these guys first.
The SSS, huh? It must be our lucky day.
Our Helmer will punish all who dare to oppose the Supreme Leader!
That must be the name of this new model.
This is the last place I want to fight a Zauber Soldat. Nevertheless.
Exactly. Now's not the time to falter. Everyone, prepare for battle!
I'll back you up with my orders.
Wait, we're gonna fight a Zauber Soldat.
Watch out! This one's tough!
If you need me.
Well, I don't know. I need to know their their status.
Let's go! Let's do this! This is it! Tiger charge! My turn!
Now! Let's keep it up, guys!
Understood!
Roger that!
Raring to go. All for one. Everyone for all. Everyone, come on.
Got you.
Yeah. Who can do it? I'll go. I'm gonna get ya. They're down.
There!
I'll get him. Take this.
Damn you!
Hope you're ready.
Easy to take out the ads.
Orbital driver set at maximum output. Ether strike.
Why, you... All right. Damn you!
I won't lose.
Get him! Blast force!
I won't lose.
Hey!
Rising sun!
It ends here! Rising sun!
Rising sun of the Iola Saber!
Here I go! Take this! Orbital compression at 40%. 80%. Gotta keep it going. 120%! Omega impulse. Fire!
Oh, bollocks.
Let's finish this. This is it. Dragon
Okay.
Have another ether strike on the house.
Enemy neutralized. On to the next. Yay! Good job, guys.
Nice. I did.
Ugh, this can't be happening. Wait, how have I got auto one? Oh shit! Oh, here we go. Good work, everyone. I thought we were goners when they were chasing us back there. Yeah, we owe you guys one. Thanks for saving our bacon. Doubt we could have taken out that soldat thing without you. Don't mention it. Glad we could count on Tito and her orbital gear. I'm just hoping it will be smooth sailing from here. Look at the awesome team we're assembling. I'm sure everything will work out this right. You guys look like you're in good spirits. So glad you're alright. So what are the two of you doing down here in the first place, Tito? Came running from the direction of the city. Well, the thing is, maybe it's fate we ran into you guys now at all times. You haven't seen Erica around, have you? Professor Russell? No, something happened to her? You were in the IBC building when the city was occupied. A bunch of the black uniformed soldiers stormed the building and demanded that my mom go with them. Next thing we knew, she was shoving us in an elevator leading underground.
No, Mom, what's gotten into you?
Are you freaking kidding me? I can handle this, so let me...
Does your dumb, thick skull have eyes? You saw how many there are, and they have that new model with them. I have a different request for you, Agate Crossner. Protect Tita, even if it costs you your life. Do I make myself clear?
Damn it, Erica!
Mom!
So that's what happened. I'm not surprised Professor Russell put your safety first, although... Yeah, she's as stubborn as a mule, but it's my fault she did that. I never should have allowed us to end up in this situation to begin with. That's on me. You don't have to blame yourself up. Agate! Okay. I guess that means Estelle and Joshua haven't been with you guys, huh? I'm afraid not. We haven't been able to get in touch with them since the city was occupied. Something must be jamming communications. Hope they're alright. Estelle and Joshua are both seasoned racers. I trust they'll be alright. I'm more worried about your mother. I don't doubt that she's pretty tough for a researcher, but these are trained soldiers we're dealing with. I think it's safe to assume that she is still in the EDF's custody at least. However, that doesn't answer why they wanted your mother to begin with. We don't know either. The soldier says something about someone needing helpers, but that's all we know. We managed to access one of the underground computers after that. That's how we learned she was taken to the Rhineford military factory. I have my suspicions on who this someone could be, which means I also have a really bad feeling about this. So do I. Only one name comes to mind based on the information we have thus far. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This is a guild request at the end of the day. The job's not done until it's reported in and the client gets the reward. I'm dragging Erica out there so I can get paid whether she likes it or not. We'll save it for sure. Sounds like we're headed to the same place then. You can count on us for support. The more the merrier. Thanks everyone, we'd really appreciate it. I should at least be able to lend a hand when it comes to things like information gathering and technology. Don't undersell yourself. I'm sure you'll be a great help. I'm not gonna lie, running into you guys is good timing. We could really use the help. No problem though. Teamwork makes the dream work, doesn't it? So the military factory is that way, huh? Yeah, let's get moving. So then, who do I want in my party? Okay, I definitely want Tita in the party. What do you have? Weird. But fucking... The gate doesn't use arts. His strength is so much higher. Why have you... Hang on. Yeah, look. Why does he... So confusing, man. Right, well, she's basically acting as our tank, so... What am I going to do for links? Okay, let's roll with this.
I feel like a whole new me now. Okay, I can do it.
Come on, baby.
He needs to stop saying that, man. We'll see. There are kids around.
Ready anytime.
Let's finish this up quick.
There.
Raring to go. Arcus activate. If you need me.
Come on, baby.
There.
It's my turn.
Good night and sweet dreams to you.
Ubu. Good night and sweet dreams, Ubu.
Take this.
Let's finish this up quick. Hope you're ready. I'll go.
Looks like they weren't.
Right.
Zero breaker.
There's more.
I can't see anything. There we go.
It's my turn. Yeah. Now.
I'll follow up. I'll go. Okay. Commencing drive.
Just don't hit Wazzy and we're fine.
My turn. An opening.
Following up. There.
Shit, one of them's alive. Oh, nice. The AoE killed it. Before they could kill each other.
I got some incredible data.
Of course I'd improve.
I feel nice and recharged now.
Could be a while before we can take that one out with how strong it is.
Crumble. Threat level high.
Crumble.
There.
I'll go. Ready or not? They're down.
There.
My turn. Arcus activate.
It's my go. Arcus activate.
Right. Yeah.
Take this! Enhancing!
Yeah.
There!
Okay then. An opening.
Following up! Raring to go! Yeah! Break!
Got you. It's my turn. It ends here.
That is sauce.
Okay! Here I got some ink.
I got some ink.
Ready anytime.
Looks like we're not alone.
Tempted as
Ready
I am to knock
anytime.
their asses farther underground, it's probably not the best idea right now.
Hopefully we can sneak around some other way.
I want that chest though. Oh, there's no way I'm getting it.
Let's finish this up quick.
There.
I can do it. They're down! Everyone together!
Leave it to me.
Come on, baby. Arcus activate.
Okay. All for one.
And one for all.
Everyone, come on.
Got you.
Yeah. Give it up, everybody.
Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine.
Right.
We're alive.
Now.
I'll follow up.
Good night and sweet dreams to you.
We get the first attack. Commencing drive.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
They're down.
There. It's my turn.
My turn. Arcus activate.
I won't let you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Hey.
Okay. Commencing drive.
Come on, baby. Arcus activate.
I can do it. There. Yeah.
You asked for it.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Think you can dodge this? Septenary shot! Ah, how soothing this is.
Let's go.
Oh, fuck it.
All for one. And one for all. Everyone, move in.
Gotcha.
Hey. Gotcha. Gotta be tougher than that to stop us. Nice.
Let's nab whatever's in that chest.
Okay.
Wow, we're so lucky.
Oh yeah, I forgot to anyway, let's keep on keeping on.
Ready anytime. Let's make this quick.
Maybe it's random then. I don't know how that works.
Arcus activate.
I can do it.
They're down.
There.
Okay then. Think you can dodge this? Septenary.
Shut.
Yeah. Hope you're ready.
Didn't want to use her really, but
Status.
I didn't want the whole team to be killed by a confused other team member.
Looks tough. Better watch ourselves. Take this! Time to play hard.
Okay. Arcus activate.
My turn.
If you need me.
Okay. Arcus activate.
Come on, baby.
Get him! Blast force!
My turn.
Right. Now.
I'll follow up.
Black force.
There. If you need me. Raring to go. Arcus activate.
Come on, baby. Arcus activate.
There.
Let's go. They're open.
I'll follow up.
This is gonna get annoying
Raring to
real
go.
quick.
Arcus activate.
Come on, baby. Arcus activate.
If you need me. There. Here's our chance.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Summon more.
Okay then.
Wazzy, you fucking cheap motherfucker.
Think you can dodge this?
It's my go. Get him! Blast force! It's my go.
It ends here.
Why has everyone got like about 2 range on their fucking S-crafts?
Commencing drive. Yeah. If you need me. Yeah. They're down.
There.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay then.
If you need me.
Okay then.
Raring to go. Commencing drive. In here.
Right. Hey. Look. Now.
I'll follow up.
0.
Status. All green.
Of course I'd improve.
Deadly heaven. Huh.
Wonder who would put that chest there.
God.
Ready anytime.
Rumble! We get the first attack.
That we do.
Okay then. So I pray. Testament crossed! Come on, baby.
Okay. Commencing drive.
Yeah. It's my turn. Yeah. Now.
I'll follow up. There.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, why is there more? My turn.
I'll go. Arcus activate!
Okay then. Arcus activate.
If you need me. Yeah.
I could have done that in my sleep. Ready anytime.
Oops.
Come on, baby.
It's my turn.
Raring to go. Yeah. Enhancing.
Well, they're all mega dead.
Good night and sweet dreams to you.
Bitch.
Let's make this quick.
Two of the fuckers.
I can do it. Raring to go. You got this, right?
Leave it to me. Get up!
Got you. Okay then. Arcus activate.
Let's.
Yes, I agree. Let's.
Let's go. Let's do this. All taken care of.
Man, you got.
You guys. That fucked everything up? No, it's not. Good.
It's my turn. Hey! Now's our chance.
Better take good care of something so rare.
I thought it was Wazi giving us the guaranteed
Very
like
nice.
tier 2
We made it to
advantage,
the other
but
side.
no, I don't think it is.
If we keep going north, we'll reach the station for the military factory.
We're not out of the woods yet, so be sure not to let anyone spot you.
What's the worst that could happen? Oh, okay. So now we're off to Reen's story. I feel like the mirror's reacting again, but what? To what? But to what? Thank you for giving us so much of your time today. Appreciate you helping us attend to the aftermath of recent events. Of course, we couldn't turn a blind eye after seeing it for ourselves. We feel investigating the coup d'etat further is our responsibility as much as anyone's. We've rounded up most of the people involved by now, though, haven't we? I believe you have. And with Princess Alfred and Lisa's assistance, we were able to look into suspicious relatives of fellow students as well. There are some suspects still at large, but it's only a matter of time before they're in custody. So please do us able to help. Our classmates seem genuinely shocked to learn what their relatives were up to. Can't say I blame them. You think they could hold off on the crazy until things in Crossbow calm down. Or the timing's on point since the EDF showed up here too. I would assume they're linked, yes. I had been aware that some in the army were opposed to the ceasefire and subsequent downsizing the military, but it's frustrating to not have seen the extent of their opposition coming until they'd made their move. Can't blame yourself for this, representative. Besides, maybe this works out better. Gives you the chance to take out the obvious trash instead of sniffing it out for yourself. That's true. With so many of them confirmed to be in custody, we shouldn't have to worry about the capital for a while now. Plus, the information we got will make it easier for Dad and General Van Dyke to take action. We each have our burdens to bear here, so it's best to focus on what you can do as the current head of our nation. I'm sure Marcus is also doing what he can in Crossbow. Indeed, you've hit the nail on the head. I don't have time to dwell on past mistakes or what I should have done with Crossbow as it is and the Prince and Lady still missing. Alright, think we've covered all we can on the coup d'etat problem. Let's turn our focus on the other big issue to think about. Rufus. It's not possible for him to be both near the capital and running Crossbow at the same time. So then who did we see? You said you requested an investigation into that, right, Milliam? Yep, while we were taking care of the coup stuff. It should be about...
My apologies for the delay.
Just the gal we need. What's the word, Claire?
Well, it took longer than I'd hoped. But this information came directly from our sentries near the border. They confirmed that Crossbell's new Supreme Leader never left the state while C was active.
Then he wasn't lying.
Yeah. There really are two Rufuses.
But how is that possible?
It isn't. It's preposterous, even. Or so I would say had we not seen him in the flesh.
He played us enough to be the real thing.
He sure did. First he calls himself C and sets things up so we'd make our way to the capital. Then he gets us to take care of that coup for him, while he gets away with whatever info the EDF provided him.
Using every means at his disposal has always been his way. And this was no exception.
Then are we in agreement that the Rufus in Crossbell isn't the real one?
The evidence seems to point that way at present. Perhaps it is also my hope that it points that way.
I doubt it, since I'm inclined to agree. Rufus acting the way the Supreme Leader does after what he went through doesn't make as much sense to me. You had to have had an effect on him in some way at the Imperial Fortress, Eustace.
I would like to believe that as well. Have you learned anything more about the three children accompanying him?
We're still looking into them, I'm afraid.
I know our side can't talk, but they were strong as hell for being kids.
All I can confirm from my end is that no record of them exists in the Intelligence Division's database. 200 crown for even the ID to pin down means it'll be extra tough for us.
It's best to assume they and whoever was controlling the airship are hired help.
It should have been impossible for your friends to win. Eustace, members of Class 7, please, tell me why.
It's because you refuse to rely on anyone but yourself. We won't be getting anywhere wondering what he's up to here. I propose we move on using the one lead he provided.
If you wish to know what befell the Courageous Two, make for the Nord Highlands.
Do you feel you can trust his word enough to warrant going to the Highlands, Reen?
If anything else, I did get the impression that he is actively against the Supreme Leader. There's likely some ulterior motive behind telling us that lead, but Eustace is right that we should use it. Especially if there's any chance we can help Crossbell in the process.
I respect your decision, of course, but...
Some of us will have to remain in the capital. The aftermath of the coup d'etat requires some attention before it can be considered resolved.
I'll stick around for it. May as well see it through. It'd be good to hit up the entertainment district and the Bracer Guild for info while I'm here too.
Gaius is in the middle of an investigation of his own in Nord, I think. There should be enough people if you meet up with him and anyone else who's up east.
Muse is also planning to travel from the branch campus to join him. But will that be enough under the circumstances?
Then will we suffice?
Huh? Kurt! And
Hello there again. Sounds like you've been making some headway into the investigation.
Mueller.
About your lead. Since our father is still occupied in the West, we will be accompanying you in his stead. May we Vanders be of great service.
The next morning, Muse arrived as planned from Leaves and reunited with the group. They then waited for the freight train, which Claire had arranged to take them to Nord to depart. We're going to be transferring onto an RMP train partway through the trip. We should hopefully reach Zender Gate around noon. That'd be great. Then we can start our investigation right away. Thank you all for coming to see us off. I apologise for showing up so suddenly and creating all the disarray. Not at all. I was glad to have the opportunity to see you again. I'm sure my brother's disappearance must be weighing heavy on your heart too, Lieutenant Colonel. My worries pale in comparison to the heartache you must feel, Your Highness. Rest assured that I'll do all I can to put you at ease as soon as possible. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel. I'm counting on you too, Muse. Of course, I'll take good care of our dear instructor in your and Elise's stead. Oh, but don't fret, I won't let my personal feelings get in my way of work. Is this really the time?
what's wrong? Our group is pretty stacked for this, so I don't think you need to worry.
I am worried, but not about that. We all refrained from voicing our concerns yesterday, but you're not going to take on too much to compensate for what those soldiers said, are you? The ones from the underground.
You're a filthy traitor, Ashen Chevalier! So many of us joined the army to follow in your footsteps, only for you to trample all over our ambitions. You couldn't possibly understand the frustration of those who died in that war, or even those left behind. It's time you took responsibility for your actions.
It's true. Their words did affect me. They reminded me that for some, the war never really ended.
Try to see them as the exception they are.
Exactly. That isn't your fault, Rean.
I know. But it's also not something I can turn a blind eye to. It's only by understanding one another that we will be able to move forward. At least, that's what I think now.
We just don't want to let that consume you.
Everyone in the Imperial Army bears that responsibility, myself included.
None of us here want you to shoulder that burden alone. Isn't that right? Altina? Muse?
Oh, absolutely.
Class 7 is and will always be about supporting one another. I think they've echoed my sentiments. Well then, have a safe journey. If there are answers to be found in Nord, then I know you'll find them.
Thanks. Keep us in your thoughts.
Be interesting to see how it goes with Mueller. And if he's got any of the similar attacks and stuff from when we last played with him in Trails in the Sky 3. Was it Trails in the Sky 3? I think so. The group changed trains as planned and arrived on schedule at the North Highlands. There they found several of their friends already waiting for them.
There you are. I hope the trip wasn't too tiring. Oh.
And here I thought we'd be getting here first.
We just happened to be on the train right before yours.
I'm glad you all arrived safely. And long time no see, Lieutenant Colonel.
Likewise. It's reassuring to have you with us.
We heard about the attempted coup from Major Revelt. It must have been so hard for you, Rean.
You're kind of worried, but I'm fine. Better than fine now that you're both here. All I have to do is see your face, and it's like my heart feels a little lighter.
Then it was worth it, huh? But there's no river I wouldn't cross to find you if you needed me. Though magic makes it simple enough to skip the river crossing route if there was an emergency. So don't you forget that all you have to do is call, and I'll be right there.
Thanks. I won't.
But boy, I'm still finding it hard to believe we have two Rufuses running around now. I'll cross my fingers the lead from the literal lesser of two evils pays off, but we still need to be smart about our approach.
Agreed. There's no telling what could happen. That's all the more reason why we appreciate your and Lady Mildean's attention to this matter.
Oh, I'm more than happy to give it.
Where's Gaius, by the way?
He's gotten a head start investigating in the Highlands, I believe. A soldier gave us a message saying he intends to convene with us at the settlement.
I see. Then we'll head his way once we've greeted the person in charge here.
I believe he's someone you know?
Colonel Dalton of the 23rd Armored Division, yes. I haven't seen him since his division took stewardship of the gate after the war.
Oh, right. It was the 7th that was in charge of Zender up until last year. The 23rd was one of the new divisions created for the war, wasn't it?
Indeed. With all the changes underway in the army, the 23rd has no general at present. But I hear the colonel's done a stellar job of keeping the division unified in the absence of one.
He sounds like someone who'd more than cooperate with our investigation, at least.
I've already informed him of our arrival. We should go and see him right away.
Listen, Reen. Don't go biting off more than you can chew. Being an instructor doesn't mean you have to be the strong one in the group 24/7. I didn't have to be because you were there for me. So that means you don't have to be because I'll be there for you. At least I'll try to be.
You just get it, don't you? Thank you. That makes me feel a lot better.
Good.
Welcome to Zendergate. I've been looking forward to your arrival. I am Dalton, acting commander of the 23rd Armored Division.
Do we know you from somewhere? It's good to see you again, Colonel. Same to you, Lieutenant Colonel. And it's an honor to finally meet the famous Ashen Chevalier. Heard much about the Lieutenant Colonel's younger brother, too. I wish I could give you a more formal reception. Please think nothing of it, sir. Most of us aren't even part of the army, much less deserving of a lavish welcome. I quite agree. I'm just an inexperienced student. How modest of you all. I appreciate that. He's surprisingly candid for a colonel. He is, although I'm sure he must be very capable to have given command of a whole armor division. What are the 7th's exploits since the war has reached even here, Lieutenant Colonel? I hear you've been all over the country helping with the reconstruction efforts under Prince Oliver's leadership. What's more, the Vanders have evidently resumed their duty as guardians of the Imperial family. They didn't call you the Ace of the 7th for nothing. I apologize if that sounded a little sarcastic. I did not mean it so. Think nothing of it, sir. I will not attempt to deny my past failings. Still, I am humbled by the honor of serving once more. On the Vander name, I'll stop at nothing to prove worthy of it. I feel the same way. Could you tell us what you know about the situation here? Ah, yes. You came looking for clues on the prince's whereabouts. I'm aware that you have reason to believe there is something here. So it's true? The opposite, I'm afraid. The region has been positively idyllic since the war ended. The Highlands did turn into a battleground during the conflict, but everything is back to normal here now. I was honestly caught off guard by your conviction that something must be here. It's unfortunate. Still, the intel's fresh, even to us. It's no surprise that nothing's been found yet. Indeed. I've had a lot of work at the watchtower, so I haven't had much time to investigate in this area. In that sense, you might have more luck speaking with the people of the settlement. You may well be correct. Sounds like Gaius is already there, so I'd say meeting with him should be our first goal. Given the stakes, we intend to fully dedicate ourselves to searching once we have finished getting ready. I've apprised the soldiers stationed at the watchtower of what's going on too, so maybe we're stopping by there. Either way, should you learn anything, please do let me know. I'll be happy to send reinforcements if needed. Thank you for your kindness and understanding, sir. We greatly appreciate it. Alright, let's get started with the search then.
Nothing I've heard could have prepared me for just how truly beautiful it is.
It's your first time here, huh?
It is. I've been really looking forward to it. If only the other three could be here to see it. Words don't do it justice.
They really don't. I wish I could have let you first see it under lighter circumstances.
It feels like only yesterday that we came here as part of our field studies.
It's moving to think that this is where our ancestor took up arms to fight at Dreikel's side.
It's held a special place in my heart beyond our ancestry, since our uncle and I were stationed here. Regardless, I will make for the watchtower and set about gathering information there. You should stick to your original plan and reunite with Gaius at the settlement.
I'm alright with that, but
You sure it's wise to go alone? I think it'd be better if I came with you.
I know how capable you are, Kurt. There's no need to worry about it. As a soldier, I'll have a much easier time operating the military facility. Should anything happen, however, I will be in touch. Take care.
I hope he's going to be all right.
I imagine that the prince's disappearance must be weighing heavily on him.
I had the chance to briefly speak with him about that on the train, actually.
I wanted to accompany them on their honeymoon, but Olivier insisted I not go. I got the impression he wanted to give me some time off to honor the war's end. Of all the times that idiot had to go and put my needs first.
I see. I think you're all worrying a little too much about him. We're talking about one of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Army, up there with Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart. You should know him better than anyone that he isn't the kind of man to act rashly in times like these. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm sure he genuinely believes this to be the best course of action. You'd be wise to mirror his conviction. Yeah, let's get moving. Apparently the settlement is currently in the same location it was when Emma and I visited during our field study. If we travel north from here, we should see it before long. We don't want to keep guys waiting. Musei's not making a comment? That's a surprise. Okay, let's go with Shield 3. Fuck you, Lloyd. Do I have any extra stuff that boosts evasion? Oh. Oh no, I got that on already. What's that? Scent. Oh, I don't think I want that. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Why not? And then we can just chuck, like, I don't know, attack 2 on or something. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to check out Emma and Sarah's things. Arch damage is HP drops. I guess that's okay. That could be cool. So I've only Ream with that on. Give him attack 3. Do we have a break 3? Yeah, give him that as well. We had I remember we had an action 3. Okay, Kaleido is, well, she can have it on, I guess. Alright, don't need Silverthorn because you got it already. That could be replaced with some Calva R. Let's give you Moon Lens. Alright, and then you can have the ship. Auto Courier, Auto Charge. Something like that. Right, that'll do for now. And that'll do for today. I think. I love you all. Look after yourself, stay hydrated, enjoy your stay for evening, and I'll see you tomorrow for some Baldur's Gate 3 with the guys, if everything goes well. So yeah, I'll see you then. Take it easy, have a good one.